What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steve OD from the 313 in 2020. This is going to be the first RC hangout of the year for me, and hopefully, some of you guys can come on here and join and hang out with us. So far, I have Frank the Tank RC with me. I have Sean's RC Adventures, and I have Scottzilla RC with me. So, say hi, guys. Say hi.
Yeah, you just got your first thumbs up. I give you your first thumbs up tonight.
Awesome. Let me try to find where this is so I can get the chat up. So Frank, why don't you show your little project while I'm trying to do this? It's pretty, unless it's top secret.
Yeah, that one's top secret. Hasn't been revealed yet. Brad nearly spoiled it. No,
Yeah, it is
last
top
week,
secret.
last week, a week before, I think Brad mentioned it, didn't he?
Yeah.
No.
Wow, it didn't rename it. It didn't name it. There was an error, but that's okay. I can fix that.
I was wondering. I was making sure I was on the right stream. Hey, here we go. There's somebody there. It's the right one.
RC McMaster's here. Hey, what's up, RC McMaster?
Let's see here. It's the same. Okay, I see it here. We got. Can I change that? Merry Christmas
I'll change it right now, Steve. You keep
All right.
talking.
2020. Just put something like that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I got it all set up. I see RC McMaster, Master.
Bobby's
Uh,
RC.
Yeah, Bobby's RC Propaganda. Got a link. Yeah, let me throw it in real quick. There you go. So hit that link so I can erase it after. Um, let me pop the chat out. So,
If you refresh it, it should be fixed.
okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. I was telling Tanks, Sean, that I got that smoke kit came in.
Oh, it did, yeah.
Yeah, that and the exhaust pipes.
Yeah, you were saying last night the exhaust pipes came in. Honest.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they are on their way now. They're here. But here's a little preview of how big them bad.
Oh man, how big them stacks are. Shit.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah, a couple of them big stacks there, and then
What are they? Lasso stacks, are
yeah, and then this is the company with the smokestack RC World. So there's a bunch of different things in here.
they? Nice.
So it should look good once it's all, smoking and vibrating and got them big
Yeah.
old.
Them
Because
stacks, sweet. Like,
yeah, the night hauler doesn't have very big stacks to begin with. So when you put them bad boys in there, it's like like the Grand Hauler plus
Yeah.
some.
they're way bigger than a Grand Hauler even. They're going with that grill and all that thing is going to look. I can't wait till the postman comes.
Yeah, I got two of the paints, but not the color yet. I got the color on its way, but I got the black, and then I got this for the outside. It's clear coat,
Oh, okay.
shiny clear coat, and then I ordered a variety pack of wet to dry sandpaper.
Oh, the sound is dying a little bit.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure which numbers to get because I've never wet sanded a paint job before, so I wasn't sure which numbers to get because there's a
Just make sure.
whole.
Just make sure
You
you
guys
keep
hear
it
me?
nice and wet all the time. Anyway, though.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you, propaganda.
Very low. Let's see. We got Duststorm Don 76 says, "Hey from Australia. Hey, buddy. Thanks for tuning in." Swampers RC, what's going on, bud? 302 RC, what's going on, Matt? RC Basher Boy, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I sent you an invite, bud, if you want to jump in. Go ahead. D's RCs. Yes, Steve, happy new year. Yeah, happy new year, buddy. Good to see you guys. So, but yeah. So yesterday, Scott, you were working on stuff, but you didn't get to talk about it much because there was a lot of guys in there. I was gonna ask you what were you up to yesterday?
Well, I changed wheels out on that ECX because the ones that I put on it weren't glued, and I didn't really want to glue them just yet because I didn't know what I wanted to do with the tires.
Okay.
And those plastic Vanquish wheels were a little bit of a pain to put together.
Oh, yeah?
But I
Vanquish,
did put
they're
some metal ones
plastic?
on my 4Runner today. You want to see those?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So this is the before. Those are the original wheels, and these are my new ones.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That's a nice set of.
Let's see. Let me blow you up a little bit real quick here.
Okay.
How come it just says chat? It won't let me.
There you
Um,
go.
There you go.
You can put the deep woods on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Is it-
nice and deep woods.
Nice.
Third Deep Wood.
Yeah, for your
Those are a
terrain.
lot easier to put together than those little plastic Vanquish wheels. And I think they look better than the stock ones. But I got another set of wheels. That's cool.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know Vanquish even did plastic beadlock.
Well, neither did I, but I bought them off of an auction block really, really cheap, even like half price for the manufacturer's price. But I
Yeah.
didn't realize till after I made the purchase they were plastic.
Mm.
Let me tell
Yeah,
you, getting
it's-
this screws started in the plastic wheels are a lot harder than metal ones.
Yeah,
Them deep woods are good for the terrain that you have. Like, you know.
yeah.
And these are
Um,
the Vanquish wheels I put on.
hold on, let me spotlight. Oops, shit, hit the wrong one. Let me see. Spotlight. There we go.
Cal Rob do.
Oh yeah, those look good on there too. I like
I
that.
like the old wheels better, but yeah.
Looks good. Cancel spotlight.
Got
Okay, well, I'm done. I guess I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, yesterday Earl said that he got some B-locks, but they're plastic ring and he wanted some aluminum ones. So he's like, hey, what about those cheap ones you bought and you're not using? You want to send them to me? And I'm like thinking that they were only like $20. I looked to see what how much I spent on things and they were $36.99. I was like, well, they weren't as cheap as I thought, but
Yeah.
if he wants them, I'll tell him if he pays for shipping, he can have them.
Yeah. 40 bucks is enough for a set of plastic feedlocks.
Yeah. Ghostie's in the house. What's up, buddy?
Cal Robinson in the house.
Cal Robbins, yeah. Highest number means finer, smoother sandpaper. Lower number for rough sandpaper. Okay. Still, I wouldn't know what number to even start with as my roughest and which one I would finish with on spray paint and spray painting a hard body. If you guys know anything or any videos, let me know.
Yeah, you
I
know,
figured I'd look it up.
the good thing about the hard body though, Steve, you don't need to actually use tomato paint. You can actually use car paint. You can use
Well,
William or anything.
Yeah, I used I bought the TS paints
Oh
instead
yeah.
of usually I usually buy the PS. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Parley condiment. This stuff's got the lacquer in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
They rob you for the little cans though, that's the problem.
Yeah, they're expensive.
yeah, like
Yeah.
nine to
Yeah.
13, $9 to $13 each for
Yeah.
3 ounce.
Yeah, with a hard body you can actually buy the big cans like at the Home Depot or anywhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
know which brand to even try out with that.
Any car paint works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Rust-Oleum. I use on the hard bodies. I use that Rust-Oleum. I use that on the hard bodies. I use
Yeah.
that Rust-Oleum.
Yeah, because I bought some candy colors.
Yeah,
So I don't know how expensive those would be in auto paint because I know candy paints are kind of expensive.
yeah, they are. It's
So
got
you said,
Net Cruiser said it's got looks like you got more crawlers than racers now.
It's not true, but it's close.
RDFPV says, how do I come onto your show? I put the link, I'll just put the link in, and all you have to do is click on it, and then you can join in with us if you like. So here's the link. I don't leave it in for
Daddy.
very long. So just in case some trolls want to try to jump on with us, I keep trying to take them out. Force Time RC's in the house. What's going on? Net Cruiser, John's in the house. Net Cruiser, I sent you an invite on Facebook. Roadside RC is in the house. What's going on, guys? The Storm Down 76. Kyosho Javelin 110 four-wheel RC car. Has anyone experienced these desert buggy? Because I'm thinking of buying one. No, I haven't. I don't even know which the Kyosho Javelin is.
Yeah, Basher Boy would probably be the best boy to answer that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Basher Boy's in the chat. He might know about it.
Yeah, he has a lot with Kyosho, or Kyosho, however you pronounce that.
I'll set up now. Ugh. Keep having
Propaganda.
camera troubles.
Did you have a blackout, Propaganda?
They've been
Say
like
that
money on
again?
electricity.
Did you have a blackout? Did you not pay the electric bill?
Yeah, they turned everything off by my computer. Oh, you want some light? Let's see what this looks like.
Yeah, that's
How's
a little
that?
better. At least we can see you.
Okay, I didn't know you wanted to see me.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I have mice to scare away, you know?
My stream was a little messed up today, hey, with the audio.
Yeah, you were getting just a bit of reverb in it, like for some reason.
How would I fix that?
I don't know what was causing it. Maybe was it just the GoPro going through the computer or something, maybe?
Yeah,
I
I
know
have to do
people
some
tell me I get
testing.
feedback when I turn my speaker volumes up too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
When
was
I watch
thinking maybe I'd
videos,
turn.
I have a tendency of turning it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
try a
where's
couple
my
things.
volume right now?
Force Time says, hey, do you think Ghosty in the chat should buy a Bandit? They're good cars. I know that I got one. They're pretty fun. Good to start off with. Two-wheel. Roadside said, what dumbass hit the thumbs down button? I don't know, but it was probably Tank.
No, no. I just that reminded me to hit the thumbs up.
It's probably Brad because you didn't send him.
RC Workbench is in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Hey, we have, isn't RD the FPV in the house?
Yeah, he was asking about Lexan bodies.
RD
How do you use
FPV
them?
was?
What's that?
RD FPV was asking about Lexan bodies?
Yeah, he was asking how do you use them. So I asked him if he was asking about paint, but he never replied.
Oh,
Well, that's he's
no,
on.
that's him in the chat.
That's him in the chat with us now on camera.
Well,
On the
I
screen.
guess he can ask us right up.
Yeah.
What's going?
So,
What's up, guys?
We'll try not
Hey.
to lie to you.
What's
Yeah,
going
the
on?
color's not coming up.
Too much.
And that freaked me out. He looked like my uncle.
Oh, look at he's got himself a granite 4x4.
Ooh.
Awesome. How are you liking it?
Oh man, that thing's a beast, man. That thing, oh my god, that thing's a beast.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, that thing, oh my god.
Granite.
I mean, yeah, it's a granite brushless one.
Oh, it's a brushless. Cool.
Yeah, I use like a 3S. I should light, but this is the light bulbs I'm using. Light bulbs right here I'm using right here. It's like a 5,000 milliamp
Oh,
3S 100C. Yeah, it's the
Yes,
smart.
that's-
It's the
yeah, the smart batteries.
Yeah.
Spectrum.
Got a
yeah
Spectrum.
Spectrum Smart Card. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
here's
want to
the,
try those.
yeah. Here's the trend.
Yeah, the STX too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what was your question about the Lexan bodies?
Huh?
What was your question about the Lexan bodies?
You guys using Lexian bodies on your?
Yeah,
Yep.
most of our trucks are all Lexan. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, the when I was talking about hard body, that was for like to me a semi truck build. So
Oh, okay.
like Axiomatics. I know you've seen Axiomatics before.
Oh, yeah, I've seen his. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a grand hauler.
Yeah, that's one he has.
Yeah.
I gotta
You
get
gonna
one.
reinforce that body any before you get too much bashing done?
I like this. This is a hard body.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but that's a hard body.
Nice.
So that's what, like the Lexans and all the kind of the doors or windows or that stuff.
Man, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's it.
Grant Bluff RC Raceways in the house. How's it going? Breaking Silence is here. How's it going? I'm sorry I'm missing a lot of the chat, guys. But if I didn't say hi to you, hi. Trying to look back and did you guys see any questions or anything that I missed?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I've been checking through them. So.
I got my head down because I'm working on styrene.
Yeah,
Yesterday, huh?
Mhm.
yeah, Frank's busy today.
I did some airbrushing today for the very first time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got
What'd
my
you think of it?
test body all done. It was interesting, but I think I kind of figured out a couple of the kinks, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna lay down my first color on my drag slash body.
Yeah. It's all about getting used to how much pressure and then pulling it back. This is the amount of paint that comes out. You know,
Yeah, it seems like I have to do it full blast with a lot of air pressure to get it to spray well at all. As
Well,
soon as I turn it down, it doesn't spray well.
you got to make sure that you reduce your paint. Your paint will get too thick and won't be able to go flow through.
I'm
Alright, so-
using Proline and it's supposed to be ready to spray, but I have been adding a tiny bit of reducer because even with the 5mm tip or 0.5 or whatever, it still seemed to kind of get a little clogged, and I would have to like take it out and then slide the needle and back and forth, and you could kind of see some paint come out, and then I'd start spraying, and then once I kind of got it like a little cleaned out, then it would kind of spray okay, and I got okay results.
Yeah, a little bit of tip dry.
All right, so Dust Storm was asking in the chat, he's saying, I want to create a wild desert racer with a Kyosho or something similar. I'm just wondering what I should use, really.
Mm.
Wild
Wild-
desert racer. You probably want more, you'd want more of like a bomber style body or something, and then do the bomber style body for desert racer, no?
Yeah, most desert racers are 2-wheel drive now.
Yeah, so you'd want like a bomber style vehicle and then big sand paddle tires on it.
Yeah.
What about the Infinite Glamisphere?
Yeah, the Glamisphere would be.
The problem with Glamisphere is the parts for them.
Right.
You can buy it, but if it breaks, you might be in trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Parts are getting scarce.
Yeah. And then Swampers RC saying, have you all seen the RC 4-wheel drive leaf conversion for the SCX 10?
I saw the post or something about that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, Swampers. I'm not a fan of leaf springs anyway.
Mm.
They're super scale looking, but that's all they're good for. You know? Not good for much more. Hey, Wayne Kibler, happy New Year. Honey Lulu, happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year, guys. I like your Happy New Year takes, outtakes.
Yeah.
Supposed to go bashing today, but my
Pretty
wife
good.
had to work late, so I'm gonna go to this spot tomorrow. I'm super pumped. Take the 4S Outcast. I'm gonna do a pretty big jump, so I'm probably gonna break it.
Oh man, don't do that. Don't bust her up too bad.
Sometimes you got to do it. You got to do it for the view.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
do it.
As long as there's no shelf queens, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know?
I gotta
Buy it.
conquer it. You know, I
Yeah.
saw a gap and a jump and like my vision, and it's gonna bother me
Your
until
vision?
I make it. Yeah, like you see a line, you just
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do it or a jump, and
Just buy it and abuse it. You know.
mm-hmm. I was gonna say something, but I realized it was not appropriate.
Hey, this show is not for children anyway.
I love some of the videos I see with the still not for kids stuff going on. Like,
Yeah,
some of it's super cheesy.
18 plus and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it would make a difference. That's why I'm not adding any of that stuff on my videos.
I think you're correct. I think that stuff was blown out of proportion. Just like most things, the media just what happens.
Yeah.
They announced the
Oh, so Rand, what's that?
no, go ahead, Steve.
Oh, I was just gonna ask Ryan if he heard Scott earlier about putting reinforcement tape on your inside of your Alexa body before you run it so it doesn't crack up. Have you done that, or are you gonna do that?
No, I haven't. I had got the truck for Christmas, and I never even I thought to do that.
Never.
What kind of tape do you put in there?
Gorilla tape. You get the Gorilla tape and put it on the inside just to thicken it up and strengthen it. That way the body doesn't tear and crack as easily.
It's good for durability. Definitely
Yeah.
helps the long.
I use
Yeah.
drywall tape and then shoe glue it.
Yeah, I do the
Yeah, that's
drywall
another
tape
way.
and shoe glue too,
1000.
Scott.
Where
Yeah.
I
on
kind
the,
of know where my bodies break because I use the same bodies all the time for my race cars. So I just reinforce those areas that I know are going to be weak.
Yeah.
where on the body do you put it? I mean, just like
Where the weak spots
Stress
are.
areas.
Usually,
you put it
yeah,
inside the body.
yeah, inside the body, usually like around on the edges, and then where the body posts come through, you want to hit around them areas.
Any place they can rub or against the chassis is a good spot too, so it doesn't rub your paint off from the inside.
Hey, what's up, Axiomatic?
Hey, Axio.
it did that already. I mean, there's like a little, and there's like two little spots to where it rubbed. It's like a little bit on the body, just from the body post. I didn't think to do that. I mean, nobody told me you were supposed to do that. I mean, that's all
Well,
news to me.
You don't
But
have to.
You don't have to. You don't have to do it. That's just a suggestion to strengthen up the body.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a little tip. You know,
You
tip.
have to do it like so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Learn from the
JMR,
heartache of others.
yeah, so JMRC is saying, I hear you use drywall mesh and shoe glue.
yeah, I did that the first time, and it makes the body
shoe
super
glue?
heavy.
Shoe
Yeah,
glue.
shoe
Yeah.
glue and drywall tape. Excuse me.
Oh, wow.
It makes
Huh.
the body heavier though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it
the
does?
Gorilla
The
tape's
areas that I know are
easy,
gonna
cheap,
Problematic.
and decent.
Did any of you see Johnny Rain's video today?
Yeah,
You need a body coming for Javier. Whew, man.
yeah.
I've
It's
seen
really good,
pictures
doesn't
on
it?
Instagram.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's sick.
So you just put it like on the edge of the body and just around the post holes, I guess.
Do you have
Yeah.
one close by, Steve-O, you can show him?
Shit.
I pulled one off the shelf just now, and it was one I didn't do it. I tried that bed liner thing, and it didn't work. Let's see if I can find one that has tape on it. I'm sure it should be too hard.
I'm
Oh, okay.
here.
So I put it where the body posts go, and put some to reinforce the front, put some on the
Oh.
side, just around the edges.
What is that
Is
you
this
put in there? Is that it?
It's drywall tape.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This might have way too much in it, so it was heavy, but it still broke like crazy.
Oh, nice. Huh.
Yeah, you can
I'll have
look
to
it
do
up.
that. I'll have to.
Yeah, yeah.
You can do a YouTube search on reinforced Lexan bodies, and you'll find a lot of people with a lot of suggestions.
Yep.
Yeah,
You found a lot of opinions.
yeah. Bobby's RC. He said, I heard today when you paint your Lexan body, use Gorilla Tip for the inside because it won't crack or anything. Then after that, spray bed liner spray over the tip. That would add a lot of width to your body, though. Bobby's RC. All that Gorilla Tip and the bed liner. That add a lot
Bed
of
liner
width.
doesn't work for me.
Yeah. There's what's his
Oh,
name?
bed liner.
Xavier's in the house. What's going on, Xavier? Happy New Year.
Xavier.
Wow.
Yep, just little things that can help make your body last a little bit longer. You know.
Yeah. I'll have to do that. I'll have to put some. It's like you guys had to take some Gorilla Tape and put it like on the inside, but like it's on the edges of the body and just some around the post holes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
Will be
Wow.
perfect. Who is
Wow.
going to have the first release in 2020? 302 RC wants to know. Depends on which is the first release. Oh, he's saying he didn't say a brand.
Yeah, well, it looks like maybe Traxxas with that video, them photos Tank showed last night.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Which company do you think? I thought he meant which one of us, or that's what I said. Depends what it is, but yeah, Traxxas looks like the Snap-on flatbed. Yep.
That would be interesting.
I'm just interested to see the size of it. Like, if it was big and proper size, that'd be nice. Because that's I've been thinking of building one, like, you know.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I want to get a trailer now to tow my drag truck, but the crawlers are like not really big enough to be towing the drag body because it's gonna be like the car is a little bit bigger than the body on the crawler, so it doesn't look right.
RC four-wheel drive have a nice. Do you know the big dog trailer they do? They have a new 1/8 scale. It actually fits a UDR on it. It's actually really nice looking.
Wow, that's
Yeah, but
gotta
what are
be
you
a
gonna
big
pull it
trailer.
with?
to fit the UDR.
Expensive though, the RC 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, they have the 1/8, the big dog 1/8 scale. No,
The
it
problem
looks
is, what are you going to pull that UDR with that's going to look scale?
nice. Just
Very
buy
good
an
point.
UDR to pull it, or buy a Mojave to pull the UDR.
The kind brews in the house. What's going on, buddy? He said I did a cool FPV at the go-kart today. Nice. I'm so far behind on videos, but I will definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Axel
Yeah,
Twist RC house.
Yeah, go put it in the house as well.
You know
Weekends,
that
I always get behind on videos, and I get all week trying to get caught up, and then the weekend comes again. It's like, oh shit, I gotta play catch up again.
that's funny. What was it?
Reagan Snyder's, what's up? He's nice too.
You
Yeah,
know
the
that they're-
Raminator.
Yeah, so the Raminator.
you know that they're gonna send RC Sparks some of them for his loading wars or loading kings. Some of them
God,
flat.
that-
Yeah, will you even be able to use that though?
Ah,
Yeah, he could use it in the penalty somewhere.
Penalties. Yeah, penalties.
Yeah. Because sure, look what he done in the Lasso one that Lasso sent him. He made out the penalty, but had to lift the pallets up and down off the flatbed of it.
Yeah.
Sent them.
And- I never watched it much, but then I started recently watching a few. It's actually quite entertaining, and it looks like it's the type of thing that would be way more fun to take part in than to actually watch.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh man, and never mind affording to have that many trucks to do something like that. Just I don't even have that many friends to do it with. So it's like to watch it is like such a tease for me. I'm just like, oh man.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Hey, John, Nectar, RC Biker Boy, what's up?
Hey guys.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, Biker Boy. What's that you got? Is that a dually you got on there?
No, this is the what is it? This 1978 Chevy, the step side.
Monster Slash.
Oh, nice.
It's a Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive.
Has
Yeah.
a Traxxas Slash. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Monster Slash.
That's correct.
It called it the Slash. It was the Monster Slash.
Yeah.
Here's my truck. Here's my monster truck.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Ryan got himself a new 4x4 Granite brushless.
Yeah. 50 plus miles an hour this thing goes.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, it goes like, yeah. Yeah, like there's like all kinds of videos, just on YouTube, like on this thing, and there are people just it's like launching the heck out of these trucks, and they're doing backflips with it, and this guy launches it like halfway across the yard, and it does a backflip in like midair with it, and lands, and I'm like, are they that bomb-proof and bulletproof that they can take a really really hard hit like that? I mean, are they?
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
You also got to remember when you watch those guys doing those bashing videos that they have a lot of practice at it too.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, right.
If I
yeah.
was to go out and launch it like some of those other guys, I'd be bringing everything back in a box.
Yeah,
Really?
they've broken a lot of parts to get that good.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, you don't see all the broken parts.
Yeah. Axial Twister wants to know, Scott, you getting out crawling much?
What's that?
Those guys.
Axial Twister wants to know, are you getting out crawling?
Not this weekend. I'm gone racing this weekend, but I am still working on my little course so I can do it in my backyard.
We'll break you if I miss racing yet.
Mhm.
Uh,
Well, I was worried I was gonna have to leave the races earlier today or tomorrow, because tomorrow's A1. It's the first race of the Supercross season, but it
Oh,
starts at 9
boy.
o'clock, so I should be safe.
You'll be back in time for it. Be back in
Cross, baby.
Supercross, like dirt bikes you're talking about?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I used to watch a lot of them.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of dirt bike riding.
So if you don't have
McGrath was my
NBC
jam as a
Sports, you need to
kid.
have it before tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Central Time.
Hey,
Oh,
what's
you know
up?
what? They got Monster Jam on NBC Sports. How do you get it?
Well, I don't have cable television, and the only thing I have is the NBC Gold app. And it's way cheaper than paying for all those services. It's like $86 for the whole year.
Oh, it is.
And I can watch Supercross and motocross, and I wouldn't watch anything else anyway except for YouTube, so it kind of works for me.
Oh man, yeah, that's too much for me. I got other things going on, and I couldn't commit.
Yeah, but
You
even
know,
if
to
you
watch
get
it.
one of the other streaming services, they're going to charge you at least $20 a month. This is a whole year for $86.
Yeah, but
Hey, motocross and supercross are that important to me.
yeah, well, that's the thing. They're not to me. I have other things I watch, you know. So, but yeah, I've been trying to find out how to get that NBC Sports for the Monster Jam. So if I can, I'll do some research. I think something about a Fire Stick. I heard if you get a Fire Stick, it comes on there or something. But I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
you gotta
know.
get
I
it
just
posted.
say
I use when I do want to watch movies and stuff like that. I use oh god, what's it called?
Netflix.
That's
No,
looking, that's looking good.
It's an Android. Cody. I use Cody.
I never heard.
I
of
had
it.
that. It was good at first, but then again, you have to be updating it a lot. So
Yeah, it's been pretty stable lately. There hasn't been a lot of changes. I remember I used to have to rebuild that thing all the time.
hold that bed up again there, Tank, before you put it in there.
Nope. You're gonna have to rewind
Yeah,
it.
come on, I wanna see how that steering come out. Come on, hold it up there again.
Oh, the box.
Yeah, the box, yeah.
So it's,
Uh-huh.
come on, camera, focus. So this is the back of the box.
Walk.
So it just like
You
well,
weld me a box.
Yeah, it's kind of welding. It's very strong right now. It's still drying.
Yeah.
I'm
Weld
debating on
inside the
putting
box.
I'm gonna remake this on the bottom. So this is gonna
okay,
be,
we did liner.
yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it in real wood. Like
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
take-
There you go.
You know, you
That would
get
be awesome.
a very thin piece of metal to put on a piece of furniture, not metal,
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna remake those lat wood in here. So,
Well, that would be cool. That'd be cool looking.
You could
And
just
in the
go to the
center-
store. You
and
can go
in
to
the
grocery
center
store and
for
buy a
that
whole bunch
metal-
of popsicles.
what's that?
You can go to the grocery store and get a whole bunch of popsicles, get that on ice cream, and you have
No,
all
it's
those
gonna look even
popsicle
better than
sticks
that.
to make the bed with.
Don't give me a reason to go buy ice cream, yeah.
And in the center for the bars, I'm gonna use the plate, the aluminum tape. So I'm gonna put the whole bottom with aluminum tape, and then I'm gonna put lots of wood, and it's gonna look like the aluminum or metal pieces in the middle. It's gonna look neat.
Oh, nice. So a metal rail, that's what you're trying to refer at?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
cool.
bar one, Chris is in the house, Rich Holman's in the house, 11 Charlie,
Charlie, what's up?
Javier,
Oh,
house. What's going on, guys? Just wanted to say hi to them real quick. They've been here for a minute.
Yeah, so RC Workbench said my granite and 4F outcast are the only two Smiths that haven't built a piece in yet. And then he said my brother launched my granite into a footbridge at full speed, only broke the wheelie bar.
Yeah, so those granites are pretty bulletproof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, right? God, those guys bash the crap out. I watch these guys. They'll run them like always through. They'll find like a mud hole and run them right through the mud. Have them all covered in mud.
Like, yeah, having some
Bar
fun.
one up.
Having some
Every
fun.
time I see a video from that truck, I'm more amazed with it. I don't know why. I guess I didn't have high expectations for it. I see what people have been doing with them. Like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They say it's waterproof. I mean, like everything's complete. It's completely like I was encased. I mean, nothing. None of the gears are showing or nothing. Like everything's all sealed and everything. So like it must be waterproof. And these guys are taking like the armor granite and just running it right through mud, and you see the whole body completely like covered in mud. It's like it goes from like orange or blue to completely brown, like dirty mud. You know, it's like they just what? It's like Jesus.
Yeah, they are pretty waterproof.
What are you wrenching on tonight, John?
I was wondering if he was still with us
Well,
or if he was having video problems.
changing
I
tires.
think we
and-
lost Tank. I'm not sure.
Oh, Net Cruiser.
No, I'm still here. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
making a
Hopefully
lot
we'll
of
find
noise.
snow tomorrow.
Sorry, John. A lot of people were talking there. What are you working on?
I'm just
Putting
changing tires over. I was gonna put idle tires on everything. I was gonna try and play in the snow tomorrow before it all melts.
Nice.
Before it all melts.
There's a bunch of grown-up kids in this chat.
It'll not melt in June.
It sounds like a lot of fun, John.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and just so you know, us Texans, we didn't get any snow, so I know where Scott is coming.
Snows every few years here.
Yeah, and same here, but yeah, the closest thing we got is snow. We had black ice.
Yeah. Problem is, if you want to like enjoy that you have the snow, you have to get up really early in the morning before it all melts the next day.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
It's rough living in Texas, let me tell you.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Axiomatic is in the chat now. Axio, these are the tips you were asking to see. I said they're on their way in the mail. So these big old crack pipe, big old crack pipe.
Damn.
Gonna be insane, man. They are. I
What
can't.
is that? What is Axel gonna do with those things?
No, he was just asking me what they looked like, but they're on they're with the smoke machine. Both were in the mail and they just got here today. So
Oh,
I
okay.
could show them what I was talking about.
Yeah, I can't wait till the postman delivers that rig. Man, I'll be so happy.
With a bow on it. What color bow
Yeah.
you want me to have them put on the top of it?
That's a nice little bow tie. Like you see them Christmas commercials, they bring the person outside.
Yeah. Tony's in the chat. CCXRC says the
Oh,
game's
yeah.
all here.
Yeah, that's up, Tony. Yeah, no Keegan tonight, 302. I don't know where Keegan is tonight.
Yeah, I sent Kagan invite. Not sure where he's at.
Have you guys seen Tony's latest video? You know, of the wife filming him.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
yeah.
hilarious.
That was great.
When was this? Because I watched his full collection video today, and then I watched the Madman video today, but I didn't see.
I
his
think you
wife
gotta just
filming
show
it.
it for everybody who hasn't seen it right now.
Yeah, it's only like a minute long, but it's hilarious. It's his wife, like, up at the window with her phone, filming him running around the garden and talking over it. Like, it's
I think the
hilarious.
title is "My Wife Thinks I'm an Idiot."
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah.
And look, and I'm pretty sure, you know, we can probably reenact, you know, what Tony was doing and, you know, what that video's about.
Yeah.
Just picture a big dude just running, you know, behind a freaking RC just filming. So
Hey, Larry Hitch, what's up?
Larry H in the house. Bucks RC World just joined too.
RC, what's up?
What?
and then I even told Tony that if it made him feel better, it looks like he runs faster than me.
Look at Bastard Boy. I went to the dark side.
Oh,
I know, that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
that's what I
Spectrum.
run right there. Those spectrums for my DX5 rugged.
Yeah.
No
That
bind,
thing's
nice.
looking nice. Like,
Let's see these.
Those are
Oh,
much
that's-
easier, you know, to work with, you know, since they're much smaller. The only thing that my local hobby shop did tell me is that those receivers are not waterproof like the ones they had before. So I don't know if you would want to use your method.
What
you know,
model is
with
it?
silicone.
The 6100s are waterproof.
Yeah, but those are big old receivers. The one that he's
No.
holding, that's
What's-
like a 2-channel, 3-channel.
Three
What is that
channel.
one?
It's the SR315. This one's just a 3-channel for the Capra.
Mm.
Ah,
Yeah, those are not waterproof.
Yeah, I don't submerge, but I do get my trucks wet, and I've never had a problem.
No, yeah, and see the old standard, you know, it was a big old square box receiver, you know, your typical. Now the one that actually I have one handy too. Yeah, you can't submerge those. My local hobby shop told me that they had plenty of issues, you know, with customers coming with, you know, receivers that were malfunctioning, and yeah, you know, turns out that these are not, you know, waterproof. So
Mm.
yeah, I have one myself.
Here's for Buck. I opened up your package because I was waiting too long. So your trailing arms are here for your your Yeti. So aluminum trailing arms. I'm putting them back in the thing, just ready for them to be picked up so you can install them on your ride.
yeah, he said something about old Capra in the chat.
Angry Spider Monkey says RC workbench.
Yeah, I got it. For some reason, when I use the FlySky GT3C, I did the endpoints for that little micro servo that turns on and off the dig function, and for some reason it won't stay memorized. So when I shut the car off and then the remote, next time I turned it on, it was all out of whack, and it was, you know, like the servo went way to the side, jumped out of the thing, so it didn't memorize what I put in there. It didn't store my memory. So that's why I was like, I'm just gonna get the orange rugged Spectrum and hook it up to all the Spectrum with the Armas that I have, and start buying Spectrum receivers from now on.
Wow, nice commitment.
And I want to put a Spectrum receiver in my Red Cat.
Everybody should. I don't see why not.
Because just the radio's nice and all, but there's so many more features I want to be able to have that my Spectrum radio can give me. I've got a 6-channel. When I bought my DX6R, it came with 2 receivers. One was a race receiver and one of them was a telemetry one with 6 channels. Well, I needed to put 2 receivers in 2 race cars. So the buggy got the race receiver and the Slash got the 6 channel. I'm thinking that would probably be a lot better in the Red Cat than in a Slash.
Yeah.
And I got my other race cars that we don't have a track for. I haven't run them in 2 years with receivers in them. I could just move a receiver over.
What are those?
Spectrum receivers are the only receivers I can use for driving the 2 trucks at the same time.
Yeah, but you got to use the plain ones, right?
Yeah, they have to be flight receivers.
Flight ones, yeah.
Yeah, they have to be flight receivers.
I don't know. We should ask John about Airtronics. What do you think about Airtronics, John?
Love it. Sandwalk. Love it.
Yeah.
Fastest protocol in the game. Nothing beats it.
How long have you had that now? Just it hasn't even been a year, has it? Or
It
has
hasn't
it
even
been
been a year, but I'm a solid convert.
I got a fake one. This one looks like it, but it's
Me
toys.
too.
Yeah, but that's
Anyone receive word if anyone's
What's that?
the Airtronics is expensive though, isn't it?
Yeah, and you don't need it unless you're competitively racing. There's no need to have like a 2 millisecond response time unless you're competitive.
Yeah, that's it. Like, why do you need that? Like, but it's really
I can't even
expensive.
think that fast, much less react.
Well, because before I bought this rugged, I was looking at like the Futaba 4 PV or something like that, and I was like, I don't know if I don't know if it was 4 PM. I'm not sure which one they just came out with it. It's not as good as the 7. Yeah, so but it was still like $300-400, and I was like, I don't know if I want to spend that much to hook it up to bashers.
I like the look of that radio. I like the Spectrum DX5 rugged, but it feels kind of bulky. The Gen 8's got that little Fly Sky radio, and I'm like, wow, this is like perfect. Like, it's just a nice small little radio.
I paid $600 for mine. Well, almost $600.
Yeah, if you don't like the rugged, you can get the DX5C Smart. It's the same thing, just without the rugged bits for half price. But it has all the same features.
A friend of mine runs Futaba, and he told me, hey, man, you gotta at least hold this controller, and you put it in your hand, and it's so well balanced and light. It really felt really good. The FBX4 or whatever they are, 3 maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, one thing about the Airtronics is they're all over the map for weight. Like the M12 and the M17 are tanks, and the M44 is super lightweight. So you can get them really heavy or really light depending on what you like.
Yeah, I've noticed when I'm racing that the weight of my controller and actually the way the controller is not balanced, it's top heavy to the front. That as I'm racing, my hands start going further and further down. And then when I realize it's because it's probably tapped the driver's stand by this point. So now I'm concentrating on trying to pull the controller back up, and I'm all over the track because it's so hard while you're racing to pull that back up.
I think you're playing Angry Birds, right? On your remote there. Do you have that app on your remote? Do you have the app Angry Birds on your remote?
No, I don't do anything but racing on it. All the Wi-Fi is turned off. I never turn it on unless I know there's an update I need. It's a racing controller only.
Camo looks
I uninstalled
good.
every app I didn't need.
Yeah, the Camo's ready to play in the snow with the paddles.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, let's go with the paddles.
Those look way better than the paddles that I have. I got like the sand paws, I think. So they
I've
kind of
got
have
those
like
too.
a different shape.
Yeah, I've got the sand paws too. I'm gonna run them back to back. I've got my Tenacity DB Pro on the sand paws, and then I got these ones, which I had originally bought for the Rustler 4x4, which I no longer have, but
Mm.
I can use these on the Granite 4x4, or this, I guess.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to the dunes again. When I went to Death Valley, that was like the best bashing I've ever had in my life. I was just like, I felt so good out there in the dunes with the crate, and it was just epic.
Yeah. So 2.8 Basher tires or Monster 2.8s are about the exact same as a 2.2 crawler tire. Pretty close. I mean, a 2.2 is a little bit taller, but with the paddles, they're almost even for diameter.
Hmm.
That's crazy. Wow. Cool. I have those same paddles on one of my Glamis'. They do really well.
Hey, later 302. What's up, Team Vega?
Hello, hello.
Hey,
I'm
T
worried about
Vega.
the plastic wheel hexes, but we'll see. Hopefully, I don't strip a wheel.
Right. Do you think that thing is powerful enough, or does it need more or less? You think?
I think it's powerful enough, and I haven't even tried it on 3S yet. I've only ever ran it on 2, so it's got a pretty good brushless system in it. It's got a Hobbywing 60 amp ESC. I mean, it's a budget brushless system, but it's faster than I
Look at that.
expected it to be.
Let's see a spotlight.
3,300 kV motor and like a Hobbywing rebrand. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like this thing.
Yeah, it looked pretty good on video.
That looks
Do you
like a
leave those little
stretched
red
out
tags on there?
Red tags?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess I do. Yeah. I
I'm gonna
do.
cut those right out.
I was trying to film and the damn thing kept popping out from under the body. It's like, man, that's gotta go.
That's the first
I haven't
thing to
even read
cut
it.
off. No.
I put it in my pocket and I still haven't read it. What does it say?
Oh. It says that the cooling fan must be upgraded if you're going to run 3S LiPo. So that's why they don't want you to run 3S. It's going to blow out this cooling fan. The stock 5-volt cooling fan must be upgraded to a 12-volt fan if using 3S LiPo.
Jesus.
Interesting.
Well,
should
I
just-
say blow it up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Do it.
You probably, can you not run the fan, John, on a separate own little battery? No,
I
no.
guess I could. Because, yeah, I was wondering why they keep saying that you shouldn't run it on 3S LiPo. Like, all the rest of the stuff seems like it would support it, but I guess that's why. They put in a cheap 5-volt fan.
Huh.
Yeah, so you could probably run a little shorty pack 2S for
Yeah.
the.
Or, well, I can just unplug it, but then it's going to get hot. But it's winter, so it might be okay.
My theory is that probably companies are just, learning that anything above that it's overpowered, I would say, like a 3S. That's when the warranty issues come into play.
That's true as well.
Yeah, they're trying to
So,
safeguard themselves.
They're trying to,
Yeah.
avoid the
They make
headaches.
a lot less stuff on 2S than 3S, that's for sure.
So, I
Mhm.
mean, that's
Including
just
drive
my
shafts.
theory. But I mean, I always say heck of it, man. Just put a 3S, go a 4S, go for it.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, just skip 3, go right to 4.
Yeah, that's
Go
it.
for it.
Go straight to it.
That's the spot right there.
What's it called? RC Workbench has
Yeah.
a question about what batteries we're running in the Capras. This is the one that I'm running just because it fits
It's tiny.
perfectly in there.
Like
So
a quadcopter battery.
it's Jin's.
Hey, Steve-O, you didn't solder a Tamiya
Can you
plug
go
on that thing,
through?
did you?
That's the balance plug.
That's
They're funny
the
on
balance
the
plug. That's the balance
Genesis.
plug.
No, it's got the freaking T plug here. So
Means
No,
But if
notice
it's-
that the
fits right in there. Perfect. It's 3 cells. So I don't know what you guys with Capras, let them know in the comment section what batteries you guys are running.
Javier could
Anyone
answer
get
that
any
question.
word on the shipment for the SMT 10s yet? Like, I thought I saw the second, and I haven't heard anything. of anyone getting any yet.
Okay.
Getting
I'm sure
anxious.
Tony can answer that. I know he's here on chat. I don't know if he knows anything about that.
It is birthday or something. I seen Buck said happy birthday to him.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
might have been maybe a
Tony's
couple
birthday
days
today.
ago.
And Scott's
birthday.
too. I know Scott's birthday was yesterday, the day
Yesterday.
before. I'm not
My
sure.
birthday was
Oh.
yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Happy
Oh,
birthday, Scott.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, didn't even realize. Must be nice to be 30 years old, huh, Scott?
Yeah. I'm almost twice that.
Once upon a time, Scott.
I'm just
Fun
I
time.
identify as 30. That's my new age.
I actually turned 57.
Wow.
Damn, really?
That's not bad.
Oh, you're older.
57 freaking years old, man. I can get
Making
Social
me feel like
Security
a
if
Social
spring
Security,
chicken.
yeah. Social Security's
You're
in
older
what,
than
2
my
years?
dad, Scott. Or my dad's age. 63? Were you
Yes,
born
sir.
in?
Remember the first time I went to the restaurant and they gave me that discount for like elderly people? Like, what the fuck? Man, I was all pissed off.
Nice.
So CCXRC says he hasn't heard anything about the shipping date on the SMT10s.
Thank you. Yeah, I see that in the chat there just now.
Yeah, he'll be gone. He'll be overseas when his arrives.
I think I'm going to take the system out of my drag car. I have to upgrade that system to a 5700 kV, and I'll put that 3800 kV in the SMT with that Sidewinder, and I'll put the Mamba X with the 5700.
You
at
gotta
some
do
point.
something. You gotta do something to that drag thing. I can't run it. My legs don't work.
Oh, Steve, that was so funny. That was a cool spot, though, huh?
Yeah.
It was right near the ocean. I found it on the random, just walking, like trying to find the beach, and I saw that and was like, "We got to come back here later," because I didn't have my truck on me or anything. So I thought that'd be a cool spot. I just wish the car would have been faster. Like I had some ideas to do a couple funny things, but with the slipper clutch and it being slow. Did you see the people in the beginning? They wanted to see it. I was so embarrassed because like he took off and it was so slow, and they're like, "Oh, that's pretty."
They were trying to be
fast."
nice because they were like, "Wow, that's fast," and you're like, "No, that's not fast." And you're like, "Really? That's not fast?"
I was all embarrassed. I hate when people watch, like if they're not in the RCs, like, people come over like, and they just like, oh, like the kids, like, what is that? And, they got
That's all I
million
need is an audio,
questions.
because then I'll be lawn darting everything.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You know when
at
I'm
all.
racing and they say my name, whoa, I start driving really bad.
At the track, it's not so bad because the people understand what you're doing. But when you're in the wild and people don't know what those things are and they see it and it's like, what is that? And then like, you do a sick backflip and then they expect like you just do that and then you crash and it's like, damn, especially if you break.
So Steve-O, did
Yeah.
you see that? Did you see that comment from Rich Holman? It says the ProTac 3S for 4,200 milliamp shorty pack from A-Man fits like a glove.
Yeah, I
Oh,
seen
got
them,
that
but
back.
I just didn't want to spend that much money because I don't run it that often. Besides going to the that one place, and it's got a T plug already, so I didn't have to buy any adapters or anything. I was just going the cheap route.
Yeah, that's a good point there, Steven.
And I was gonna say, speaking of T plugs, I know who's a person that said, the King. I think it's the King Brew. I don't know if I'm messing up the name there, but it says, yeah, nothing wrong with T plugs. Well, here's my story of T plugs. I have nothing bad to say about them, but once you run above 4S power and above, make sure you're using, very, very thick wire, and you solder those beans on there really well. Otherwise, since so much current going on there, eventually they come unsoldered. So anything above 4S power or above, like I said, I would highly suggest just to go to EC5s or the XT9.
I think that's all Buck uses is Dean's plugs on everything.
Hey, Angry Dave, what's up? Well, look what I was able to pick up at Nitro Hobbies. Look.
Traxxas plugs?
Oh, Traxxas plugs. Nitro Hobbies does. loads
Oh
of
wow.
like there's the actual the big
I got,
in there,
if
and
it,
then there's all the small ones.
if I
I've
can
never
reach
had
it,
Deans stay together in basher rigs.
No,
And
the Dean's,
crawler's
I
fine.
even in the crawlers, I have a Dean's plugs come apart and the crawler roll down the hill. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah,
Wow.
and Deans are really good plugs, you know, as far as a basher or a crawler. But once you start putting higher currents on those on those plugs, then that's when they become desoldered, and you know that's when you start having issues. And
darn,
more or less, you know, you can even touch the wires on the battery, and that's when they blow
perfect,
up and
you
stuff
know.
like that. So
If
you
you
can
could,
Any
if you
small
can
connection
see,
with the
Sean,
hard.
I got like 30 of those old Trex ones.
They're actually perfect.
I got a whole toolbox of them.
Those
Yeah.
don't look fun to solder.
You never used to be able to buy them for the longest time. Now Nitro Hobbies is carrying them. So
I bought them when I first got in the hobby like 2 years ago. I bought them right off of like eBay or something. I got a big like 25, 30 pack of them
yeah.
for like $15.
Hey Ryan, later, Ryan.
hey, take it easy, Ryan. We'll see you, man.
See you, Ryan. Thanks for stopping in.
All right, guys. I'll see you all later.
No,
All right,
Have
take it easy, man.
Have fun with that granite.
I will, man. That thing's a blast.
All right, bad man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Lucky you.
Happy New Year.
I thank you guys later.
The XT60s are good plugs too, like the XT60s.
I'd like to put the 60s on my crawlers and 90s on my bashers, but I mix and match batteries, so it's like, you know.
See, look, for example, this is my connector, you know, for, you know, bigger vehicles. You know, I use this for like my LST or the Notorious. One of these actually, you know, came unsoldered. So,
Oh,
and
yeah?
I actually even my local hobby shop that says, because Deans are not made, you know, for high current. So
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm telling you based on experience, because you know I have, this is a XT90 and XT90. I'm sorry, AC5, and you know you got male Dean plugs, you know. So and yeah, one of these, you know, became unsoldered. So
You know it's not gay as long as a three-way, Basha.
yeah. No.
Angry Dave. I don't know if it's a hi to you yet, but thanks for stopping in. And Micron RC is in the house. What's going on, Micron? Thanks for stopping in. Happy New Year. RC Telride. I like Traxxas plugs, but they're hard to solder. Yeah, if you, as long as you don't solder past the three lines, then you're good. Then they snap into place. But once you get a little bit of solder past the lines, then they won't snap into place.
Yeah, so you just tin your wires, and then just after you tin the wire, just tuck the wire off the plug.
Yeah,
And that's the best way to do it. So.
I've gotten better at it, but I did throw a bunch of them away from messing them up and getting pissed off.
I've gotten better at soldering myself. I've been doing the XT90s, so I've pretty much got those down. But I don't know. Then I see sometimes like how others do it, and it seems so strange. So I don't really know. But I haven't had any
The
problems.
guys that really know how to do it make it look super easy. When I try to do the same thing, it looks nothing like that.
I think they got the better soldering guns though, instead of the freaking $7 ones like I have. I think they have the nice ones where they heat up hot enough and then melt that solder like liquid, and then that's it. Instead of sitting there with a $7 one trying to heat it up.
Well, I
heat it
got a
up,
good
heat it
one.
up,
I
heat it
have
up.
several good ones, but I still can't solder like those guys that are good at it.
Yeah, but the key is you have to keep the tip wet. Right. And make sure the tip's wet or the solder stick to the tip. Right.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, that's it. So if you don't keep the tip wet, the solder will actually stick to the tip. So.
You gotta insert the tip into the flux, and then
That's why you got
kinda-
the little, yeah, you got the little sponge there. You know,
Yeah.
wet that sponge and just like.
That's
Are
it.
you
Keep it
using a
wet.
lot of flux?
I don't use any flux. It's already inside the solder.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, that's what I
Depends
got.
on what
Okay.
type of solder you buy. You want
That's
to
what
have the
mine
flux.
has in the flux.
That's it.
I use that and the paste.
Yeah. But you don't keep the.
What are you doing wrong? You're
Yeah.
using everything.
That's
Well, I
it.
like that I can stick the wire into the flux paste, and then when I hit it with the hot iron, that it gets hot real fast, and I can tin it real quick.
Right. Flux you, Axiomatic. Flux you.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you ever got, you know, really into, you know, how much current each individual plug gets, you know, as far like if you go like way down, like for example, the Tamiya plug has like the least current resistance here, or something like that. And then from there, you know, they talk about, you know, Deans and, you know, EC3, CZ5s, XT90s, and then they go all the way up to bullets, where, I mean, that's where all the racers use, you know, nothing but bullets. Why? Because of that current consistency thing, you know? So, and what do you guys think? I mean, should people use bullets, you know, for everything? What do you guys think?
Well, I think the reason the racers use bullets because there's less connections to take any of that voltage away. What's the right way of saying that, John?
A tackle.
I mean, because more things you put in the line, it's gonna take away from the power you could be having.
Creates resistance.
Resistance, yeah, that's the word.
Resistance.
Hey, Green Frog.
Comes in dropping knowledge.
Green Frog dropping knowledge, yeah. I think John's paused. Looks like he's stuck.
Yeah, he kept getting stuck earlier too.
He's working on the phason, the Nero phason. But
Yeah.
he's not
And my
moving.
wife is streaming, so
Oh, I started to hear him.
And then he left.
Havoc is live streaming,
Oh, okay.
so I'm using his bandwidth.
He broke the matrix. Man, I haven't seen those movies lately. It was pretty good to see, I guess.
I never
There's
watched
a
a
new one
single
coming out.
one.
New
Yeah.
Matrix.
Yeah, the best thing when you watch the Matrix, you have to watch the first one, and you have to do. You ever do the bonus things? Follow the White Rabbit.
Uh-uh.
That's the best thing to do. Every time you see the White Rabbit, you have to press the button on the control, and then it brings you into like extra scenes. So the whole movie, you're just sitting watching for the fucking White Rabbit. Like, and at first appears, he goes to the door and talks about the White Rabbit tattoo on her arm. That's where it first appears.
Oh,
The whole movie, throughout the whole movie, every time White Rabbit comes up, you know, it's actually cool to do when you're stoned. Like,
Mhm.
11 Charlie uses bubble gum and electrical tape for his.
Tried that, doesn't work.
no, and so look, we got Swampers RC says back when I was racing, I just soldered my batteries in, and I've seen that actually. It's
How do you
like
charge them? then?
ESC and battery.
Thank you, Steve.
Well, you just get the little
Alligator clips.
What do you call those? They look like
Alligator clips.
And there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could race with alligator clips.
you just get the new nowadays though.
That's
there's
just
so
for
many
charging.
things.
No, wait, but if you get, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know what he's talking about, but it sounds kind of dangerous to me if you have a battery with 2 loose ends.
Those you just you put on from the charger. You put the battery clips on from the
Yeah,
charger.
yeah. You don't. It's a clean connection. There's nothing hanging or anything. It's just
You
The
solder the
bullet,
wires
ESC,
directly from
that's
the
it.
ESC to your battery.
But
and then the way you do it.
There's so many things now though. You just use the quick solder connectors. Like just use them. They actually come as soon as you run a lighter under it. It actually melts the solder in the middle and shrink wraps it all in one go. Quick solder connectors they're called.
Yeah, I seen RC Sparks showing them off, but I seen
First trail kit.
Harley Design said that they're good for out on the trail if you need them, but he wouldn't never use them to solder something for permanent.
Yeah, they're actually not. Let me see. I've got the.
Yeah, I think do I have those? Let me see. Yeah, I do.
Diamonds are actually not so bad either. These ones,
Hold on, let me
yeah.
light it.
So these ones you actually pinch the ends of them when you put the wire in. Let me open one up and I'll show you.
Buck connectors.
See, this is what you do. You get these, and then you just put them on your.
See these? So you actually the wire goes inside it.
Yeah.
The wire goes in. You just pinch the ends right here with pliers, and then this is all shrink wrap. The shrink wraps right around it too. So they're
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They're pretty handy as well. Like,
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Gabriel. Let me see what you're talking about over there.
Yeah, these we were talking about earlier. You know what Swampers RC would do. So you just solder the battery to your ESC, and this you just pretty much you grab, and then you just put the leads onto the battery, positive, negative, and you charge it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I have these because supposedly, I mean, I have a bunch of stuff that supposedly I was gonna race, supposedly I was gonna do crawling, and yeah, it took off. So I just F all this stuff.
Right. What's up, Found GRC? Gary's in the house. What's up, Gary? How's that? Man, I like that video. He was backflipping the freaking Primal MT off of a tree. It was the first
really?
time I seen a Primal MT backflip off a tree.
that's insane.
Or tree.
Wow, backflipping on Primal. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nipple spinner. Okay. And then we had a previous comment. Who was it? Oh, RC Workbench says butt connectors and twist locks work too. Any thoughts on that?
I think
That's what Sean showed, a butt connector.
Yeah, they were butt connectors I was showing.
Oh, that's what they're called?
You
So
put
that's what it
two
was?
wires together and then you crimp it down.
Yeah. But they also have the quick solder connectors. Them ones are called butt connectors.
Foundry said he went 5 feet up that tree. Yeah, I was seeing that thing. I couldn't believe it because I know the size of it. It's just nuts. You guys gotta check that video out. Had a guy come in one day complaining of electrical issues. He used solder core exposed copper wire from his positive terminal to the system relay, used a 110 volt light switch to turn it on and off. His positive terminal melted and he couldn't figure out why. He's got a light switch turning his car on and off.
Yeah.
And it was exposed. Gee. Clever.
Oh boy. I'm sure guys at the hobby shop see lots of clever ideas.
Yeah. I'm sure there's all sorts that come in with everything. This isn't working.
Some drywall screws.
Yeah.
Hey, is Net Cruiser still on with us?
I don't know.
Well, he's
Yeah.
dead. He just blanked out his
He's
camera.
frozen.
I'm still here.
Yeah, he's still
Okay.
he just
Am
lost
I
it.
back?
Yep, we can hear you.
Well, we hear you, but I mean, I'm seeing you on the YouTube chat, and you're just frozen. You're just looking down.
I see. There he is looking.
Reset the
Yeah, he just got a black screen with me.
Watching Netflix again, John.
Your internet is bugging.
Oh yeah, she
again.
is.
What series is she watching?
Call the Midwife, I think.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I just finished Lucifer.
I watched some of that.
I watched
I don't think
Punisher,
it's
the
a
second
show
season.
that
It was
guys
awesome.
enjoy.
Nice.
What was that, Net Cruiser?
I just finished The Witcher. It
Oh, nice.
But it was all right.
Heard good things.
Seen that one. Foundry RC, do we have your permission to show your video, a little bit of it? I want to show you guys the backflip.
Yeah,
Ours-
that was kind of cool. I
Yeah.
actually saw it on Facebook.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
RC6.
RC6, what's up?
Hello, hello.
Access was just watching Dr. Pimple Popper himself.
All right, see, let's go for it. So, let's see. I go to share.
That girl is not the pimple popper. I can't watch her.
Desktop. Share.
Like you see guys on Sean's screen, he's frozen.
Who, me? I'm not frozen.
No, I mean I'm Necruiser. Sorry.
Oh, that was-
No, he's okay now.
What? Oh, I'm
To me,
back. I
it's
thought I
okay.
turned it off.
There you are.
Yeah, that go-kart thing tracks Camaro.
Oh, yeah.
I seen that thumbnail.
All right, here we go. Primal backflip video. Let's see.
Oh, my lantern.
Hold on.
That's insane.
Woohoo!
Oh, there's more too. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get the volume.
Primal MT, but vertical phone video.
Yeah, with the vertical. That's the only.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to give him credit. I mean, he's very unique. You know,
Just be partially
vertical,
censored.
that's unique. Doing backflips, that's unique. I'm
Dude,
intrigued.
anyone who has the
That's a big ass
balls
truck.
to backflip their primal, like,
Yeah,
has
that-
my
that-
respect.
yeah.
Because that's an expensive, like, look at it. He's ripping that thing. That is. I'd
Where
like
do you
to
even
see
find a
that.
tree big enough to backflip it off of?
I know, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Costs more than the
Wait,
first
start
real car.
falling.
That must be, is that,
Yeah, mine too.
so, Foundry, is that the new upgraded motor, though? Is that the new high performance motor?
Oh, he says, not my truck or
He
no.
said, not my truck, our video, he said.
Interesting.
He said, not my truck, our video.
It's on your
What?
channel.
That was the one I was talking about. Ain't that the one you were talking about? Because it's on Foundry RC. Or maybe it was somebody recording the video of him doing it. I don't know. He says not his truck.
Yeah, he
like
said, not
Jack
my
just
truck,
wrote.
our video.
He says yes,
Maybe he said, yes,
TMR.
Oh, so look at the title.
Look
He
at
said,
the
look at
title.
Yeah, he said, look at the title. or something.
What's up, Jack?
G'day all.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jack.
Howdy, howdy.
Jack,
How you doing?
Good afternoon, I guess I should say.
Yeah, it's nearly it's 10 to 3.
Morning.
3 o'clock over
Damn.
there. Wow.
10 to 3.
It says Foundry RC
here.
Primal
10
Monster
to 11.
Truck Backflip video courtesy of Solid Axle Monster Mayhem.
Oh, okay.
so it must be Solid Monster Mayhem then that's doing it. Is it?
Yeah.
Well, cause look,
I was thinking like a Foundry RC had like a imposter or something, like, you know, wannabe.
Yeah, he said in the comments, video courtesy of Solid Axle Monster Mayhem.
yeah, cause see it says Foundry RC right here, so I'm on the right video. I gave it a thumbs up. No,
Unless they flip his phone sideways though.
yeah, that's what we were giving him shit about.
G'day everyone in the chat who was saying hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
So
Jack.
so
G'day
that's it.
Scottzilla, Mr. Lynn.
So that's Solid Axle Monster Mayhem showing it with the new that upgraded motor.
Yeah, he says it's his friend Matt.
That is his friend Matt.
So what's up with you, Mr. Jack? What you been doing?
Oh, I just keeping track of these bushfires, which is I saw some really heartbreaking videos last night of the koalas, which is
Oh, jeez.
30% of the species have been wiped out.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
I mean,
crazy.
that's,
no.
you know, that's
The
a
fires
lot.
aren't contained.
No, it's terrible. And I saw some videos of koalas kind of begging for water to people, and they don't come up to people. So, because they're so dehydrated,
Wow.
he's got people stopping on the side of the roads and giving them water and stuff like that. It's quite heartbreaking to see.
Wow.
No, but I still can't understand. When I saw it again, sorry, I'm not going to go on with this, but I saw it again. How these bushfire storms work, I don't know. You've got a house in the middle, houses on the outside of it. The houses on the outside burn, but the house in the middle stays up. I just
You
don't
ever heard
understand
of
it.
direct energy weapons?
Yes, I do, and I know if I get into that sort of stuff, people are going to start laughing. Like Tank, probably.
Take
Oh
a
man, there.
tinfoil hat on.
Look,
Oh, I'm always down to talk about it in another forum.
The interesting thing, the bushfires up in the New South Wales, right, where the actual bushfire, the radius of the bushfire is, right. Now you got to think about this. Or when I was told that they're actually going to build, or they're going to put in a railroad that's going to go from Victoria right through New South Wales right in that spot where all the bushfire is. So what's the best way to clear out stuff without, less work?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Burn it.
We
Burn it.
had something very similar here in California. A lot of weird shenanigans and things that raise a lot of questions. But
Tank got the tinfoil hat on.
Yeah, tank. See, he doesn't care. Yeah, HARP. Yes, that's right. There you go. RC Workbench. HARP. Not many people know about HARP.
yeah, HARP's a scary one. I used to watch some videos back in the day.
So yeah, but no, just seeing these animals being wiped out is completely heartbreaking.
Yeah, when we had those fires here, oh man, people driving into the fires to save animals.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
People were saving horses. It was nuts.
Yeah.
There was a lot of farm country where it happened here.
Well, there was one story. There was one guy. This guy, his neighbour went away for holidays, and he's got a big property with cattle, horses, everything. And this guy's helping him out. Well, his mate's not even there, trying to get all the animals out safely. But it's terrible.
I seen some today. Yeah, I seen some today. It's burnt like the size of England already.
Yeah. There was one map that they had. It was bigger than Belgium.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy.
Well, Australia's a big continent if you think about it, really.
Yeah, it is.
Good night, RC Duke.
I used to work with a lot of Australians all over Europe. And then we ended up in Ireland one time, and a couple of the guys from the bush only lasted like 2 weeks in Ireland. Said they'd never seen as much rain in their life. No way to fucking stay. That was it. They were gone. Like there's no chance.
Depressing the rain, is it?
Yeah. It rains
there is some relief. We've just had a cool change come in, and I just want to say a shout out to the people that are kind of asking me if I'm in the fire zone. I'm about 200 miles north of the fire zone, so there's people been asking me if I'm safe and that. So thanks very much.
Well, that's good to hear, Jack. Glad that you're doing well.
I've already been in one in 9 Ash Wednesday, and I don't want to go through that stuff. I don't want to go through that again. No.
Yeah, Dust Storm said build an ark, someone, because the rain comes, it'll come strong. Dust Storm's actually from Australia as well, isn't he?
Yeah. We had that on Ash Wednesday as well, but there is dust storm. That's why the sky is down by the beach at Malakuta, which is 200 miles, say around 200 miles from me, where people have just kind of gone to the beach for safety. Well, there was about, I think, 4,000 people just went to the just scattered to the beach, and the Navy's come in and helped, and the Army's now in helping, so they can evacuate people off the beach and stuff. But the problem is the smoke. You can jump in water, but how are you going to breathe? That's the other thing.
Yeah. That's what I think about around here, because we have the lake. It's like you could run to the lake, but then you're not gonna be able to come up and take good breaths, I guess. But
Yeah, that would be catch-22, as they call it.
Scary
but
where I
anyway.
live, because if something happens, there's only really I can only go one way to escape. Like, I mean, I guess it depends where the fire is, but there's not a lot of roads. There's like fire evacuation signs all over the place and stuff we have here now. It's been getting worse.
Larry H is off. He said, later, bros, be safe, Jack, and hope for the best.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Later, Larry.
Yeah, later, Larry.
I want a SCX
Yeah, Larry.
10.3 this year. How about you guys? Can Axial step it up and revamp the old SCX 10.2 or what?
It depends. Well, to me, it depends on the body they're gonna use. To be honest.
Not another Jeep body, damn it.
Yeah, I don't want to. I want something cool. I don't know. The problem is I don't even know what I want. But I don't want a Jeep. I can tell you that much.
I like that
I
thing.
thought
Tony's
that'd
got
be
that
more-
monster van. That thing's a beast.
What's
Yeah.
The monster van that Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Toyota. Yeah.
Yeah, we need a Ford 4x4 van with
It
a 6-liter
reminds-
diesel body.
It reminds
The
me
Mad Van is pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool looking for sure.
reminds me of the good old lunchbox.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what people are saying,
nice,
eh?
Steve.
The 18, Steve-O's got the 18 van. Love it when a plan comes
Oh,
together.
here he is here. Oh, he's
Tony
in the
just
chat, is
chimed
he?
in, said it's a beast.
Yeah. How you going, Tony? I didn't
RC
realise
for
he
you.
was there. He's usually quiet when I say hello to him.
Go on.
Oh, Bucks.
Hey, and speaking of Legos, that's a good. Have you guys seen JD Passo around?
Drives 10 times better than a lunchbox. Well, it
No,
should.
haven't.
For a price.
The lunchbox only 2-wheel drive, and it's old school.
I saw JD Passel's logo on the Johnny Rains video, but I haven't seen him around lately.
Either have I. Ever since the Copa stuff came around, he got scared.
Oh yeah.
Who is this?
JD Pass.
JD Passo.
A lot of guys put videos off, like I think Fern Zolo, he's got no videos up at the minute either. Like he took his videos down. A lot of guys took videos off.
Huh. Wild.
Thanks, ready to go. I can see that.
Oh wow, we're almost in the almost done with the first week of January already. Wow.
Yeah, and almost a whole weekend I haven't bought anything RC related yet at the hobby store.
Cheap year so far.
On
Yeah,
like me,
done
I
good
gotta,
so far.
yeah, on like me, I gotta stop fucking going to the hobby store.
Yeah, right. Safest bet.
You went to town
Stay
there,
away.
man.
That mad van that Tony's got, you know how much that is here to buy? $665.
Really?
Wow. Well, I
That's a-
guess
that-
because of the.
that's a brush system. It's not brushless.
No, it's
Yeah.
brushed, yeah. It's brushed.
That's what's up there. Same price over there, Tanker. In Canada.
It's
I haven't checked.
220. 220, I
Oh.
think.
Mate, when I saw it, and I thought, oh, let's see how much it's worth. I said, yeah, no worries, forget it.
Also, Trail Critter
I'm gonna pay that
Trail
much.
Critter, yeah, Trail Critter RC is saying, you guys see there's a second Axial Fest this year?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I meant to
One in
bring that
Illinois.
up. Yeah. Two.
There
and,
is.
Oh, they're halfway here then.
California.
Yeah, it's middle of the US.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
They're doing a West Coast and then we're in the middle of the US, so they're doing it.
Wow.
Said Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Jack, why are the prices so much higher in Australia? Shipping costs?
I don't know, mate. I know for a fact there's not many distributors for Kyosho here, and it's not saying that they're the odd ones out where it comes to price. It's just insane. The hobby stores are just
There's tons of online
worse.
uppers.
The hobby
Yeah,
stores
Rich
here
Holmes
just,
have a good one.
you
See you
know,
later, Rich.
who's gone?
It's Rich
Which one?
Holmes from Jack. It's because you're all palmies, and the Queen wants that money. You know?
Oh, mate, yeah.
Tariff.
'Cause we're still under the Commonwealth like tankies as well.
Yeah, that's
ridiculous.
it. That's why it's so expensive. The Queen wants money, you know.
See you, Rich.
These are all about palmies.
Con ass in Australia. No, I don't know. I mean, it's insane. Some of the, you know, I see people getting new stuff and I think, yeah, oh yeah, I could probably get one of those. And I go and, you know, and I can't afford to pay the money that they're advertising. It's ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
$665 for a brushed van or chassis.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Kyosho. I always have been. Right, but you buy something brushless for $665, you know?
It's a Creighton. They're like 600.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. 4S, 6S, and this thing's got a brush motor in it. I mean,
that is
it's
crazy.
insane. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
looking
know.
to see if they have it on
Are the
Kyosho
fires
Canada.
in where are you at normally this? Are the fires in where you're at normally this bad? When it's summer, it's very bad. Wade, yes.
Talking about
Later,
going back
Micron.
to like Aboriginal burns,
Oh,
controlled cold burns.
well, if you look at it, I mean, I'm on the bottom of Australia. When you got Tasmania, I mean, you've got Tasmania below us, but I'm at the bottom of Australia, right? But it's the East Coast that's copping all the bushfires when, if you think about it, the hottest part of Australia is the middle and the north. And they don't have what we have. Think about it. We are populated areas. Now, I can go back to propaganda. What's your name, propaganda? I don't know your name, mate.
Brandon.
Brandon. He brought up direct energy weapon. You know, I agree with him. And he's got the tinfoil hat on.
Yeah, well, the fires we had, that was brought up in things that I listened to, and the like really strange how certain things would burn and then stuff very close to it would be untouched, and like steel was melting, but
Yep.
the fires aren't supposed to burn that hot, so they're burning no matter what. Their explanation is they're burning way hotter, even though they're not supposed to, but they are no matter what. That's their like, so it's kind of weird, you know, to see something they have to invent things, which kind of raises a few flags.
It was the same thing. They had a shot of a lady on a farm, and she had for the kids, she had like, I think it was about 4 or 5 go-karts in a row, you know, and all of them burned except one. The last go-kart didn't burn.
It's made out of asbestos.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy, you know. All but one. Yeah, I'm in Melbourne, RC Workbench, yeah.
Probably asbestos paint.
Yeah.
Mad Dog Mike D, what's up? Thanks for
Hello, welcome.
Maybe
yeah,
it was
I'm on just outside. Yeah, I'm on the brink of. I'm outside of Melbourne, but I'm on the edge of the country, if that makes sense. So if I just travel another few kilometres up the Hume Highway, which goes to the top of Australia, which is behind me, I'll be in the country. Yeah.
I wonder what.
He's from the Partner Manor, man, and sheep are scared.
I wonder what that new Traxxas stuff's going to cost in Australia money.
Forget it,
Just
man.
everything
Forget
you
it.
got. Give us your
Forget
house.
it. Forget it, mate. It's not, you know, that's why when I buy something, and I haven't bought anything for a long time, I haven't even uploaded any videos for ages. Plus the weather's been hot, but that's why I buy cheap stuff and make them look good.
Yeah.
It's not
Box is
worth
saying
it, though.
1,300.
It's just 1,300 for that truck.
US.
Wow.
The snap
Yeah,
on?
right.
You're serious?
That's US. If that's US, it's going to be like $2,000 here.
Yeah, well, you think about it, the TRX4, the Snap-on TRX4, it was $795 here.
There you go.
Just because it had the Snap-on stickers and the like all the arms underneath, they were all actually dyed red.
No, Buck's saying that's in Australian dollars.
Okay.
That's in American dollars.
I don't
I mean,
know.
you're buying
That's still
snap-on
too much
tools,
for
or are you buying an
Holden.
RC? I mean, that's
Yeah, that's
I know,
right.
it's-
you gotta ask
right.
yourself that. You know,
Traxxas RC.
It's the
The
TRX4
snap-on is a
Bronco.
sticker.
Yeah, it's a TRX4 Bronco.
It's
Yeah,
not like
but-
snap-on bolts or something special. Like
Yeah, but that'd be
it's
licensed
stickers.
by them. That's why it's licensed by them. If
Yeah, I
something's
know, and that's
licensed, they're gonna-
crazy.
They're gonna be more dear.
That's what it looks like. That's the Snap-on Bronco.
You think they do that for like a specific market that they know like normal
Oh,
people
I
aren't
don't-
gonna get it?
So
Let me
that-
spotlight. It looks like just the Sunrise
yeah,
Bronco with a snap-on sticker on the back
window.
window.
yeah, and then the red rims
I
and,
can make
Yeah.
that.
and the arms underneath are red, wouldn't say so. That's the box for it. It's $800.
That's crazy.
How many you gonna get?
Well, I actually have a chance to get that one for 400. I was thinking about it, but I don't need another TRX4. I don't think.
Yeah, you get a kit.
I
in a
wish you
box.
would. I wish you would.
would.
You would, yeah. I wish.
Yeah. Propaganda. Did your camera fall over? We're looking at your ceiling.
Yeah, I know.
Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me.
Master's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
take
that's
up
above.
knitting.
I forget
That's
about
funny,
that all
man.
the time.
He's taking his hit. He's taking his hit of his ganja, and then he's gonna
No,
Yeah, you see it.
See the smoke
Okay.
rising in a second.
Hey, Master's taking up knitting.
I had to put on.
You can knit me a quilt.
Yeah, what's that? Is that a new one this week? Yeah, Gab's blue one, is it?
No, yeah, it is a new one. I think previously I had a brown one. Yeah, I mean, I said, well, just put the one on there.
Oh, he changed the sheets.
Yeah,
Makes that
Oh.
yellow pop.
yeah, blue makes the yellow pop, yeah.
Let's see. Mad Dog Mike D's new here, and he says he just got a Creighton 6S and my boy a Granite 3S. Those
Nice,
are awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. I have the Creighton 6S and the 8S and the Big Rock Granite 3S. All
How are
good.
you liking that, Steve? I mean, have you used it lately?
Which one? The
Creighton?
8S?
Yeah, the Typhon too, right?
Yeah, I got the Typhon and then the Outcast.
Did anyone see Rob's
Oh, yeah.
video, RC New Hampshire? He broke the same A-arm as, well, practically as what Tony did.
Yeah,
But when
hopefully
it's cold and snow and everything's going to break so easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not in
Okay.
no hurry to get the 8S Creighton now if it's cold and snowy, but
I've never really seen A-arms break like that.
Yeah,
And I
just
guess
snap-
because they're so
snap
cold,
like
you're
anything.
just kind of shattering is what's happening, right?
Well, Rob's
My
video
forehead
is
snapped.
when Rob did his video. I know Tony did his on a jump and it landed funny, right? But Rob's he rolled in the snow.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
rolled, right? It wasn't a huge crash, right?
RC
Rolled and it just snapped.
Yeah, RCU next Tuesday. Theirs was the same. They went over a little bit of a jump on a dirt track and it hit the ground and the A-arm just fucking snapped in two. Like,
Yeah, the cold weather's not going to help, man.
yeah, hopefully it's not anything to do with the first batch of plastics.
Mhm.
I know when I
True.
first got the Typhon, I got the first batch, and everybody was breaking that front
A-arms.
A-arm. Yeah,
And then they didn't have them for a while.
yep.
You gotta
Oh,
take-
Mad Dog says he busted his A-arm already too. The plastic is stiff and cold makes it even more. Yeah, of course it would. You've got snow. The weather's freezing. Of course it would.
Yeah, I haven't sprayed
don't
mine
get
down
snow,
with
Tony, huh?
WD-40 yet. I usually
doesn't
spray
get
mine
snow
with
where he is.
WD-40 before taking them out.
I'm not the least bit surprised to see them shatter like they are. No.
RC.
Oh, here we go. Here's Rob. Speaking of RC New Hampshire, he must have heard me. My oscillator never broke like that. There you go.
Hmm.
Yeah, but he's just rolled in the snow and bang, snap. But the Kyosho,
Right.
that plastic is like rubber.
Yeah, Tony is making me want to buy that van. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
but what actual chassis is that? You know about Kyosho's gas.
Phazon, or what is it? The Phaser.
Yeah, Phazon.
Phazon.
Phazon, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all you do is buy the Phazon chassis and just buy the body.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah, but the thing is,
their on road is based on the Phazon also. It's just it's got different A arms. They're much wider.
Oh yeah.
and the thing is, the body. You know, I guess you gotta wait a couple of years, you know, for the body for the price to go down. Because, and think about Traxxas. You know, when Traxxas does this limited edition, you know, stuff like, for example, when they did the Bigfoot, they also did like a limited amount of like a Bigfoot limited edition. And then so you just look for the body, and the body itself, it's like most like buying a brand new truck, man. It's like weird.
I wonder what the size of that van body is compared to the lunchbox, because I know the van is a little bit small on that chassis on the Madman. And what's that? That other company, Pactra. What is it, Pactra or something? That makes the Lexan body for the lunchbox, Pactra.
Yeah,
I wonder
I
if
don't know.
that would, if that would be.
Shen,
any-
I know Shen RC has one of those. One you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, I wonder how close in size those two are.
Don't know.
And
Let's
he's
get
got
Tony
the
to measure.
RPM. Yeah, RPM arms on his. I'll have to test them out.
Broke
Is
my.
Tony away, is he? You away, Tony?
No, he's still in the chat anyway.
He's
No,
out of country.
he said he.
He's not out of the country yet?
No, he goes next week, I think, or something.
Isn't he heading to Masters territory? Yeah, here we go. To Jack from Wales. Isn't he heading to Wales or Scotland or somewhere?
Mad Dog already updated to aluminum suspension kit.
Like your
I'm
head?
home, heading to DC tomorrow. But aren't you going overseas, you said?
Tony is, yeah.
You said he was going to
Yeah, Fog
Scotland or
City.
something, didn't he?
Fog City.
Make sure when you're
Hey,
in
hello.
Scotland, how you going, Fog? Make sure when you're in Scotland, mate, get a video of you playing some bagpipes.
Getting
Yeah.
Eating haggis. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
Eating some
Yeah, I don't think Tony beat. Oh, he's going to London and Edinburgh. Okay, fair enough.
See, RC Workbench said, not sure how we didn't break an arm when we ran it. Landed square on them from 15 feet with no issue several times. Maybe Steve-O was onto something. with a
Maybe it
bad
is,
back.
yeah. Maybe there's a bad. You never know.
They won't ever admit to it, so
All right, Kagan.
check.
There you go, mate.
Hey, and
Just doesn't
sometimes
take much.
things just
Right
happen.
angle.
Hey,
What?
Fox City, good
Tomorrow I'm
evening.
gonna break out for sure.
Well, you get that sometimes. You might get, odd ones out here and there that the QC put them through and whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
I mean, they're snapping like Kit Kats.
Yeah. The whale story got canceled, Tony said.
Master, you're out of luck, man. You're not going to meet him. You have to travel to London or Edinburgh over the border.
Hey, Fog City, what's up?
Excellent.
Yeah, Kit Kats.
And I said the same thing.
Waiting
Well,
on.
some
Yeah,
Kings for the sin.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's waiting for the mud truck tires for Sen HL 150.
That's my hard lot. Wonder if it was getting the hairline cracked and eventually popped. You don't have snow there, Tony, though. Looks like
Sounds like
all
an
the
Arma
people-
fanboy. Start
No
making
way,
excuses
Fog
for it.
City. Package stolen. That's stinks.
My dog Mike D said, why buy a $7 arm when you can when you can get a $200 kit.
Must be all the hop-ups in the kit.
Yeah.
Tony's gonna go visit Arma, are you?
Waiting on some Flame Kings for the CNHL 150.
Yeah, those are awesome tires. I want to get a set. If I get a new SMT10, that's what I'm gonna turn into as a mud truck. Cause I got monster truck SMT10. And another, I got the ground pounder that's all done up. Now I
What
just need a
kind
mud truck.
Like
What kind of
Bob Allard
tire
or
should
something.
I go with on that, Steve, on the SMT10 when I get it?
I like the J Concepts tribute wheels, and then
Rolling.
I got the J Concepts Renegades, and then I have the J Concepts Firestorms on mine. So, but I know
But what diameter?
it's I think they're 2.6.
Okay. So is it
They're
gonna
big.
the
They're big.
RTR?
The
does it
RTR
come
comes with
2.2s?
2.2s. These are like 2.6, 2.8. They're a lot bigger.
Okay, so you want to go a little bigger then.
Yeah, if you want it to look like the monster truck, like they race, the ones that like Tony has, those
Yeah,
all
yeah.
have the bigger wheels on them.
I'm
Steve
going to the
Fogg.
Monster Jam in March.
Steve Fogg said he got an Amazon package stolen today. He has the guy in video. He went looking for him.
Damn.
Mhm.
But when it
What
was
happened?
shotgun tail.
Find him and
Porsche
break
Pirate.
his,
Long package
find him
for
and
him.
break his knees,
Oh.
mate.
Yeah, man, I had 2 packages out there today, and my mom's like, "Oh, I'll get them later." I'm like, "They might not be there later. Go grab them."
Yeah. Freaking gone in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm thankful for the setup I have. We have these little boxes and they just stick them in there and then it sends me a text message with a code or like one of those little QR code things. I just hold my phone up to it and the box opens up and I grab my stuff.
Cool.
Nice.
What's a
They
better
should-
steering servo to put in the Creighton 6S? I just put one of those 20 kilogram Amazon special servos in mine, and it worked out good because they come with a 15 kilogram. So if you get the 20 and it's metal geared, it seems to work all right. And they're only like $17 to $20.
$40 par HD.
Gotta
G'day, Bill
like those
Brighton.
new laws, the porch pirates here in Michigan. Oh, I don't even know what the new laws are.
You can shoot them on site or something.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I got a 12 gauge shotgun. Be useful.
Right.
You see that video that guy did with the glitter bomb trap on those? You put a trap
Yeah,
on it.
where it spins out and it's got the
Fire spray.
Home Alone stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
What were you showing, Sean?
The
Tony?
par, just a par HD. That's what I
Oh, the
use in
Power
all.
HD servo?
Yeah, that's what I use in all my rigs.
Yeah, it's another good option.
That's Tom Dom. That's because we don't have snow, brother.
Trying to see what the new laws are in Michigan about the glitter guy did it to his friends. That video was fake.
All of it
A
was
good
fake.
idea, though.
I don't know. It looked like he sent them all around the U.S. and
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seemed like
all
he
my
blurred some of the faces and some, so I think like he tested it on some of his friends and they knew it, but who
Yeah,
knows?
that's just views and money. That's all that was.
yeah, that was a lot of stuff in that box just for them to take a chance of them throwing it in the dumpster.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, well, the one I watched, they tracked one down to the dumpster. And
Yeah, I
But-
seen that.
everything these days, there is so many things faked, right? It stinks because sometimes it's hard to tell, it's just, I don't like that stuff. I'm glad
So
all those
I
prank
have a
channels went
question.
away.
I have a question. You know, sometimes it's best, you know, to ask a more mature person, and I, you know, it's my assumption, you know, Tank is the one that, you know, probably is from, you know, the oldest from us here.
You gotta be
So
joking,
Tank,
aren't you?
if you would see, if you
You're
would
kidding
see
me.
a porch pirate, what would we do?
You serious? You serious? He's the most mature here. Kidding me, right? You kidding me, aren't
No,
you?
well, I mean,
Gabs? Are you serious now or what?
well, I mean,
Godzilla's the oldest.
Give me a
Oh,
spell.
yeah?
man.
we were gonna bring that up, Frank.
Godzilla's sitting there in the corner with he's not saying nothing.
Quietly.
Come on, Gabs,
okay, so all right,
rephrase it,
well,
mate.
we're all young.
Rephrase
here.
it, Gabs.
I'm just
Rephrase
trying
it,
to
mate.
give a Tank, you know, a hard time.
Rephrase it. No, don't give props to him. Just rephrase it and say it's Godzilla.
You know, Jack doesn't take it well when people speaking good of me. You know that.
Oh, God, I can't stand it.
He doesn't like when he gets money sent to him either.
No.
I can't stand that either. Anything else?
Okay,
Tank, you wanna
okay,
add
so
there,
all
mate?
right, so Tank. So what would you do if you would see a porch pirate? I
I
mean,
probably would
those
try
are-
to stop him, but it's pretty hard to see or notice somebody going to a porch. And if you see him running back to a car, then yeah, you know he's trying to steal. Then you either follow him, call the cops, or put your car in front of his car to try to stop him. You just
You gotta
First
get one
thing
of
to
those
do is stop 'em.
doorbells. One of those doorbells so you could see who's walking up to your front porch.
Yeah, that's what I have. I've got the ring. Like anybody
Yeah,
that walks
ring.
towards my front porch, I can just talk to them there and then.
Yeah, Harvey has got the good idea going there. 13, what is it? 13 caliber.
Yeah, on his front window. And the ring is actually a good system, like, you know.
yeah. But
Yeah,
me,
as long
my
as it's
house.
not inside your house.
What's that
Hey,
propaganda?
As long as you don't put any of those cameras inside your house, those things been getting hacked left and right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super quiet about it.
webcams get hacked.
I
They're
heard
in
that
kids'
those
rooms and
those-
stuff. They get
those
stalkers.
robots that clean the freaking houses are mapping out people's houses.
Eh,
Oh, really?
You'd
I
be
don't have
surprised
any
what
of that
goes on these
technology in
days.
my house.
Put your tinfoil hat back on, Tank.
Yeah, they're common.
I'll tell you what, put it back on
tape over
because
the cameras.
Kagan's wearing a NASA shirt there, mate. Put your tinfoil hat back on. NASA's the biggest fraud of all time.
Don't get
Sorry,
me going,
sorry,
Jen.
Kagan. Sorry, Kagan, but it's all run by the elite, mate. And if you think, if you think the shuttle goes to space, go have a good look again, mate. Goes in an arch.
It's got all the street names in Detroit. That's
Wow,
why.
Jack seems to have some wisdom.
Yeah.
I like
I've
it.
got I've got close
Well,
friends that got
how do
well,
they-
they're getting wiped out. They got Truther channels, but they're getting wiped out by YouTube.
Oh,
How
left
do
and
they go
right.
to the space station? If they don't go to space, how do they go to the space station?
The
Really?
space station just
If I-
appeared out of
Tank,
nowhere.
Tank,
it
Tank,
just was
I
like,
know.
hey, it's there.
Okay, Tank, if I show you a video, right? If I show you a video that RV put up the other day, who's this guy cracks everything open, right? If I show you a video, I'll even convince you, and you won't have to put that tinfoil hat on, that no one goes to space.
Good luck. That's the hardest
Jack,
thing.
I
to
can
Okay,
do.
show you
okay.
a video that a guy runs through a wall and comes back out on the other side. I can show
that's,
you a video of that.
That's David Copperfield doing that.
Like, there's video of all kind of weird thing. A guy walks up
No,
in front of the mirror.
No, we're
We
talking
shouldn't
about
go down
space.
this road.
But
no,
Tank, we're
don't
talking
go down
about
this road.
we're
Don't
talking
do
about
it.
space, right? We're talking about space. We're not talking about going for a walk. We're talking
Let's
about
get back to
actual space.
radio control cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's save
Yeah,
it
yeah.
for after the YouTube chat.
No, I just
After
want to because
We
I
don't
don't
wanna
want to
do
put the
this,
tinfoil
Jack.
hat on.
After
Why?
our
I thought, Frank, are you a flatlander? Are you a
Yeah, you
flat
broke up there.
earther?
You broke up
I'm a
there.
flat earther.
He
No.
doesn't. He
Yeah,
doesn't
are
care
you a
what he
flat
is.
earth believer?
He doesn't. He doesn't care what he is, mate.
No, the Earth is round. People go to space. They've landed on the moon.
They've landed on the moon.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Give me a spell, mate.
Heck yeah, we have.
Sorry,
And,
Steve.
hey, and I'm French and I know French.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Sean.
No one's going to.
Oui, oui.
Balling
oui.
hard, balling hard.
Bonjour, je m'appelle François. Comment allez-vous ce soir?
Oh, I know I want some new crawlers this
And
year.
I know Spanish, so yeah. When we get
Oh,
weird,
I know a little
I can
Spanish.
I can speak in Spanish. So
No, a little bit of English. Some
Those
Ebonics.
they can disappear.
We drove RC cars on Mars.
that's right.
Yeah, I complain.
Did.
RC
I
cars
agree
on
with
Mars.
the Mask Master. Just dropping
Sergeant.
names, but that's disinfo, Sergeant. He's a tool.
Mark Sargent, yeah.
Hey,
Goes
Grant.
deep, Jack. It's deep.
Hey, Grant. Good evening. Hello.
G'day, Grant. I'm just one of these people that's got an open mind, and I'm not asleep. I'm not in a slumber
Hear it.
like a lot of people.
I'm gonna go and backflip my 4S Outcast tomorrow if this gnarly
Keegan,
sand hill.
Yeah,
And
Keegan,
do
did
some
you
slow
see
mo.
that?
No, I'm breaking AM.
I probably will. That's when.
What was that, Sean?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just asking Keegan, did he see that Dust Storm RC was addressing something to him? I can't hear you, Keegan. No, I can't hear you.
Sorry about that. Yeah, Gen 8
No.
is a good way to go. Scott just got into crawling and he went with the Gen 8.
Yeah.
He seems
Yeah.
happy. Good
Actually,
price.
I like Mr. Lynn's new video where he's doing the voice. So that was brilliant, mate.
Whose
Racing.
video?
Mr. Lynn, Scott Zilla.
Oh, I haven't
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the new video you put up, the racing one.
Mason?
With the picture of him on the podium.
Yeah,
Or-
plus the voiceovers that he does.
I wish I had a voiceover voice, but I don't.
No, he done a great job on it, mate. What was wrong with it? He came second at least.
He thought in that last video on his voiceover, it was like I thought I was watching a Discovery Channel documentary.
Bastard Boy always says it's like watching the news.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, it's a
watching
different
RC
concept of
Evening
doing it.
News.
I reckon that's pretty cool.
I just find it distracting to try to read subtitles sometimes. And I kind of want to
Good job.
see what's going on.
Don't read my subtitles, well. Like we'll never understand what's going on.
It always happens with my wife. She always has the captions on when I go in there, the subtitles, and I get mad. And I shut them off.
And also, I've been getting some feedback too, on my typical, voiceovers on my videos. And you see, when you're just staring at a screen and you're just talking, well, I mean, that's just the nature of my voice. A lot of people say that I sound very, very serious, and it's like, well, that's
Oh, you put on that like for
The
women
sexy
to call,
voice.
Yeah, for women to call a 1-800 number. It's like
Good evening, ladies.
Yeah,
It's the one. Yeah.
It's hard to be natural and have just a natural voice when you're like trying. I don't know, for me anyway. Capture that.
Oh, and that's the nature of my voice. It's like, yeah, well, like for example, like here's the Chevy 1978 Stepside.
Just
What
naturally
the hell?
sexy.
Natural.
Like,
What the hell?
the auction or something. You get a very calming voice.
Well, guys, it is
Ah.
11:30, and I'm going to stop the live chat. We've been on for a couple hours here, so I will
All right.
have you guys
No
say
worries.
your goodbyes.
Mr. Bean.
Start at the
Good.
bottom, and Net Cruiser RC still with us.
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry, guys, I had the cam off for most of the time because I didn't have the bandwidth, but good stream.
Yeah, nice. Too.
Thanks, guys.
Later,
All
John.
right,
How are you, John?
Scottzilla.
Good, Jack.
How
See you
are you,
guys
brother?
next
All
time.
right?
Have a great weekend.
All right, thanks. The Tank RC, Mr. Bean.
Hey guys.
Oh, you got a Mr. Bean doll.
I
Mr.
got
Bean.
Bean for Christmas.
Mr. Bean.
You guys later. Thanks for having me, Steve.
All right, man. Thanks, Mr.
Thanks,
Jack.
Wade. Yeah, thanks very much. Sorry I came in late. I was doing a few things, but thanks for having me on. And sorry about the bushfire talk and the
No
conspiracy
problem.
talk. And I apologize.
It's all good.
Oh, good, man.
Green
Thank
Frog.
you very
RC.
much. See you later, everyone in the chat. See you later.
Sorry, got in here late. Had a good time, Steve.
Thanks,
Mm.
man, for showing up. RC Bash Boy Gabriel.
Take it easy, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you on Monday on 11 Charlie's channel.
Yes, sir. RC Propaganda.
Yeah, thanks for another fun night, guys. Had a blast. See you all soon.
Thanks, Wade.
All right. Sean's RC Adventures.
All right, everybody, thanks for taking the time to spend your Friday night with Steve O'D and his panel of guests tonight. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. We'll see you Monday night on 11 Charlie's. Steve-O, thanks for having me as usual.
Anytime. Thanks all you guys for showing up tonight in the chat and on the panel. I appreciate it. Next time I'll be on something is Monday night on Operation 11 Charlie at 8 o'clock. You guys go check that out. I'll be there. And have a good weekend, guys. Bash on. We'll see you.
See you.